Hello and welcome to the episode of Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004, the World Tour. Today, we're in the southwest of the US, we're at Torrey Pines against Begay III. Still unbeaten, but that could always change. Max wager, of course. Do I keep thinking this is 80k wages when it's 40k? I think the next one's 80k, isn't it? It seems to double every time. I mean, we'll find out at some point. But for now, let's do this.
Notah Begay has won 4 tournaments, including back-to-back titles in the summer of 2000, the FedEx St. Jude Classic in Memphis and the Canon Greater Hartford Open. Notah was a 3-time All-American selection and a teammate of Tiger Woods at Stanford University. He shot the lowest round in Buy.com tournament history with an amazing 59, and he played on the victorious US President's Cup team in the year 2000.
Notah Begay III is a 3-time winner on the PGA Tour, and he's your next opponent in the World Tour. Notah can hit the ball long and has a superb touch around the greens. He'll be tough to beat.
It'll be tough, but it'll fall like all the others. Pretty long par 4 here, but it is downhill, so this ball will carry, so we'll just blast it.
When you see a tee shot like this, you just have to stand up.
The hole's at the back of the green, so we shouldn't be caught between 2 clubs here. Touch wood. You never know though, but we should be alright. Yeah, a lot of the time playing it short is actually the better move. Gives you the easier approach shot in a way, but
Looks like these bunkers will be a factor here.
didn't help Begay III here, as he ends up in the bunker like a moron. And Mr. Dapper gonna make him pay. Though he had cut between 2 clubs. I think a sandwich powered up is gonna be the safer play, to be honest.
That'll be in good shape.
Not great, but we're not in the bunker, so it's not like we're in bad straits. Oh, that's a good shot.
That's just
For a second I thought that was in, but we got on the green and we've got a chance to go 1 up. That's a makeable putt, very makeable putt, but it is me, so you never know. I have blown some easy putts in my time. Have we added to that tally? No, we haven't. We've made it. Keep our composure. We'll go 1 up. For a second I thought that was missing, to be honest. For a second I thought that was missing.
Drive at number 2 is long and on the right side.
But we make it.
We're going to play from the black tees today, all the way back.
I think with that power boost, this should end up with a pitch shot for the approach.
Oh, he's all over this one.
In downhill, I think that's a pitch shot. So we can get it roll it close to the hole. We just got to clear that hill because it slopes downwards. The front anyway, it slopes downwards. What you don't want is you try and roll it on, you hit the slope, it just runs back, it rolls backwards on you. Once again, it's where playing it short is not a bad option here because you know you can carry that hill.
Done on the lawn, I believe.
Yeah, it is a pitch shot. Gonna aim about here.
This is going to try and hold the back of the green.
Ah, played aggressive. It didn't pay off.
For 2 straight birdies.
I overhit it. I thought that I should have flopped it. The flop shot plays a bit shorter, but I've got a decent putt out of that. About there. No, hang on. No, about there.
Look at this.
Go on. Yes! The correction saved it. I mess up the pitch shot, so we'll get the birdie.
This one will have the hole.
The correction saved it. If I left it as it was, I think that's an in and out situation. It just went in on the right edge into the hole. And we're giving ourselves up a 2-up lead here. That's actually a decent putt, to be fair. I'll take that. I miss them more than I make them, so when you get one like that, you got to take it. Okay, okay. It's downhill. Quite a bit. I'm going to play a 6-iron.
This looks good. Should hold on the front edge of the green.
I'm going to spin that to the right. Okay, that didn't carry at all, to be honest. I thought that would carry downhill more than it did. We've got another tough putt coming up. You might be getting one back here. Especially with how close that is.
Well, this one had a real chance of going in the hole.
It's a tough putt. A very tough putt. We ain't making this. Now what am I doing? Positivity, positivity. Out there. Oh, nearly, nearly. The hill lied to me. We lose the hole. Not what you can do when the elevation has no effect when it should have.
This long straight hole can
The thing is, you already know the 5-line carries too far. You already know that would have happened. I was cut between two clubs. It is a 6-iron with power boost. So it would bloody roll. So like, once you get to the 6-iron, elevation is completely irrelevant. I know with the pitching wedge and that it basically is, because he hit it so high, it doesn't matter. But still. I like how we've got ghosts in the audience there.
Far. Really, really far.
Ghosts in the audience, see through. Everyone wants a taste of Mr. Dapper.
Jerk this one a bit into the long grass.
Now we'll play the 9-iron. Make sure this carries. I'm like, is the wind going to have much effect? Get some right spin on that. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. It's another tough putt. These greens are tough because they're all sloped. And for those that have watched a lot of these videos will know my putting game tends to be quite weak. We can go back 2 up here, but it's not going to be easy. Well, it's not going to be overly hard either. Yeah, that's it. Easy enough. I overestimated the slope there, but we get our 2-hole lead back up and running. Back to 4. That's a par 4. The wind will have some effect here because it's the driver, but not enough to really do anything negative to the ball. Fairway drive, another one. Hopefully we're not cut between two clubs. It's the worst one where the loft wedge will hit it too far, but you can't pitch it or flop it onto the green. That's the worst one. That is by far the worst position to be in because you've got no options other than hope you get lucky with a loft wedge. Whereas if you can pitch or flop it onto the green, you've got a few ways you can play the hole. He's played it short, I don't know why. Okay.
100 yards to the flag.
The sand wedge tends to play shorter than what it says from experience, and the wind might help it out. So I am just playing a full power sand wedge shot. Game thinks it's going to work out. Yeah, it's going to work out. Yeah, so the wind plus the sand wedge plays it a lot shorter than what it says. And we'll play maybe our best approach so far. It might be our closest. Or one of them. Push it on Begay to do a good chip. And he almost delivers. I thought that was it.
I mean, you can't do it better than this.
Back there. Should be a tap-in. Should be a tap-in, it is. We're through 5 and we haven't got a tied hole yet. He's won 1, I've won 4.
This hole can be reached in 2 shots, but you'll have to cut the corner with a fade off the tee.
Oh, I don't like this. The wind's going to blow it to the right. Gonna take a bit of power out of that.
He'll like this. He split the fairway.
I'm gonna keep it simple. Just get on the fairway and see what happens next. If it's 300 yards or whatever, if it's long and straight, we can still drive that. I didn't want to play the fade. Historically, if I play a fade, it goes wrong. So we're going to be about 280 yards. That is reachable, but it's not easy. I think regardless of what happens, we have not got an easy putt. In fact, we cut between two clubs. Yeah, we are, but it is uphill.
This looks good. Should be safely.
Yeah, okay, the wind did nothing. I thought it would, to be honest. So yeah, we're not putting that.
What a gutsy play. On and two.
Well, you never know, but the odds are we're not putting that. The wind didn't do a lot there. I didn't want to play it central because I thought the wind might blow it into the bunker.
Well, whatever club
But as long as we get close, we can at least tie the hole. Yeah, not easy. It's not an easy putt, this. About there. Yeah, I can't do like 5 foot plus to the left because it always looks a lot further. Like, I'm looking at that, I'm like, there's no way that's just 5 feet. That looks a lot more. But we get the birdie, so I think next time I just trust my measurements more and then just adjust, make the slight adjustments
Look at that birdie. Nicely done.
to improve my long range putting here. We did that, with the 9 inches thing. I changed my measurements a little bit. And it seems to have, for the most part, had a slightly positive effect, so that's how you improve. Yeah, the wind's more effective off the tee because you get the ball high, because obviously it's on a tee. Basic science, I guess, or basic physics. Who cares? Just whack the ball. I'm talking crap here. Just whack the ball, didn't Mr. Dapper. Get on with it. Just get on with it. 233 yards. Perfectly planned. With 3 up, 333 yards. It's just too bad if it's not like hole number 13, I guess. It can't be hole number 3 to be 3 up, but a lot of threes. So he didn't get any, so he's going to lose this hole. I'm calling it now. Calling it now.
Looks like the next shot
Told you.
from the rough.
Told you. Like, I'm assuming I'm getting there.
About 110 yards.
Oh, this is a bad situation here. Sand wedge, but that will not carry. I might have got it too soon. I'm going to take a bit of power out of the pitching wedge.
Should have a good chance from there.
Just set the power out. Not terrible. Yeah, sand wedge would have played too short. Oh, spoken too soon. God damn it.
This will have the hole.
I've spoken too soon. Oh, the power of 3 has let me down. Power of 3 has really let me down.
Oh,
Too much
I
power.
thought it was in.
Ugh. God damn it. The power of 3.
The usually plays with the prevailing wind, but
But get a third putting up some stiff competition here. I can't get close, that's the problem. Also, we finally saw a chipping. I think that's our first chipping note of the game. Right. Uphill, but the wind's forward. A bit of power boost to make sure that carries. And I think we can get close.
Looking good. Headed for the green.
That'll work, that'll work. We'll finally get close. Another close approach. I think that might only be our second of the game for this matchup. Begay III looking for back-to-back chip-ins. You can't do it.
Begay for par.
Can you get par though? You can. Not terrible,
A
but
little bit more to finish up here.
oh, this isn't easy. Oh god.
That makes him 3 up.
Yeah, I think if I did that 3 inches to the right, that's right edging out. We kept our calm, you know, he gets one, but we immediately shut the door on any comeback. We start our 3 up lead. That's all we got to do. Put ourselves in a good situation here. We can afford the odd mess up as long as we can just get it back straight away. His approach play today has been quite poor. So the fact that we're only 3 up is a bit disappointing. Got to be said. We should be more up. I made mistakes, definitely. That I wouldn't. That you shouldn't really be making, but we are winning, and that's all that really matters. And this is a long par 5. He might not get there, or he might get lucky and it'll just roll really close. That does happen. He can make that. He can make that. It's not on the green, but that ain't a bad shot.
140 yards away.
Okay, we're gonna have to try the 2 iron and just power boost it close. Oh, we hit the bloody rough.
Get your money's worth playing it out of here. They don't call it rough for nothing.
Oh, that's a bloody annoying. We'll try about there. Oh, they were, yeah, I didn't account for the rough. Get it on the fairway. If we get it on the fairway, that rolls towards the hole. It's a good shot, but it hit the rough. And we blow our chance, really. But we get the birdie anyway, so we tie the hole. But that is a missed opportunity there.
Found the hole for a nice birdie there.
But it's not the biggest, and it's not the biggest deal in the world when you're already 3-0.
This dogleg left is one of the short.
Yeah, very inconsistent game for Mr. Dapper here. But back 9 coming up. So these greens, I really should just play a few games and practice my putting here. Might do that before I do the round 4s. Because 04 has some of the tougher greens in like the series from what I've played. And there's no like, I don't even get the preview, the shot preview that I need. Looking at the hole back at you doesn't really help me too much. It just tells you what you already know, based on the caddy tip. Okay, we cut between 2 clubs, so we can pitch it. I'm gonna max power boost this pitch.
This one is headed towards the left side of the green.
Get some roll on that. There we are. We could have tried it to play it short with a loft wedge or pitch it. We weren't in a bad situation. Power boost and spin makes up for the lack of distance on the pitch shot. We're giving ourselves a chance to go 4 up. And it's a good chance. Come on. Drain it. Here we go. It's the beginning of the end for Begay III here. Let's just win this next couple of holes and finish this. Let's go. 2 iron downhill. I'm going to do a 3 iron, but a bit of power boost. And try and roll it a bit. I think that'll get closer.
This should find the green.
I'll take that. I was expecting a really bad bounce, to be honest, but it just stopped it on the green. Oop. Oh, he's just cleared the river. That ain't bad. So puttable putt here. And he's done it. Pressure on Mr. Dapper to tie the hole. He's not going down without a fight. We don't bottle it, we don't bottle it. We don't bottle it. He's pleasing himself. He knows. He knows that could be a big putt in the grand scheme of things of this match. That was potentially a putt that he could bottle. That we could bottle. We keep our calm and we drain it.
From the back tees. And it's even uphill and typically into the wind.
Is it just me, or do I want to aim at those, you know, gliders now, to be honest? I don't know why. Maybe I'm just a very violent person.
Tiger's got nothing.
It just kind of like putting me off. That frustrates me. Oh, we got a long drive, I think. 268 yards, yep. We beat Mr. Woods. Mr. Dapper Woods. Mr. Dapper Singh. Mr. Dapper. Mr. Dapper is finally at the top of the leaderboard for this one thing. Good for him. And it is a par 4, but it is par 5 length. It's just long and straight, so makes it quite easy to get there in, you know, in regulation. Got a favourable roll there.
Looks to be about 140 yards to the pin, don't you think?
Oh no, this is par 4. Yeah, this is par 4 then. He just played it super short. Okay, we're going to need a pitching wedge here and just hope the wind doesn't do too much. Because it's a wedge, it'll play a bit shorter than what it normally says. Yeah, that'll work.
What a shot!
Yeah, in this game, wedges tend to play a bit shorter than what it says. But the wind kind of countered that, so it went roughly where it said it would. And he's blown the putt. Get into his head. Record-breaking drive got to his head there. He's getting scared of Mr. Dapper. Look at him. Look at his fan form.
Just a little burner to the right. Not much. Maybe just on the left edge.
About there. Yeah, that's straight in. Drained it. A win here on this par 5. And this game set a match to Mr. Dapper and the other side Livingston. That's 05. 03 is Joker / the Woods, Tiger Woods clone. 04 is Mr. Dapper. 05 is Livingston. Kaboom! Let's go. No, 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 no! Why have you bent right left? Oh, I had a perfect drive planned and everything. Roll it down the hill. Monster drive, but then oh. I think Mr. Dapper's just unhappy that. I nearly called him Livingston with his massive mohawk, so he intentionally missed the shot as my punishment. Well, it's makeable, but it's not going to be easy in the rough. Yeah, it's going to play a well shot. I'm going to have to. It's uphill. I'm going to power boost the 2-iron and see what happens. I think that's short. I'm going to end up exactly where Mr. Begay is. Mr. Begay. I called him Mr. Begay because oh no, hang on. I called him Mr. Begay because I'm used to calling him Mr. Dapper. Mr. Dapper. It's Begay III. But we get there. That carried. Only just, but we're there, and that's all that matters. We've now given ourselves a chance to win the game. That would have been a perfect time for me to make that winner, because then I couldn't win the game.
This to win the match.
Well, that was makeable. This is for the match, for the win. Mr. Dapper. That's drained it. No sportsmanship here for Mr. Dapper either. Or dance. Or dance on Begay III. Another strong win in the end, but there were some bad shots in there, but keeps things a bit more entertaining. Keeps my recovery skills fresh. All intentional. 6 and 5, that's a good win in the end. I'll take it. And give me my attribute increases. Before that, I want the shoes. I will say that every time I see this until I get them. It doesn't tell you when you level up though, that's the thing. I might have to look up what unlocks at what level, because it might just be like you have to get to a very high bio level. BO, bio, whatever. Let's have a look. Do I have them yet? I'm assuming no. No, I don't. Yeah, I might have to look at when they unlock, to be fair. Gonna go putting again. We need 40k. That'll do. So who was their champion then? Was it Southwest? Yosh. Is he in 03? Who is that? I know Ace, the Don and Mulligan. I recognise him from 03. And the Don's in 05. But I don't recognise Yosh. We'll find out soon enough. Next up though is Goosen at the Predator. Oh, that should be fun. But, like in 05, that can go both ways. When the course is like really hard, it can mess with the AI as well. So while it can be harder for you, it can also give you the advantage. We saw it at Emerald Dragon with 05. You can't get to the par 3. So I just won by default. We'll see. I think in 03, the Predator, I did for the most part alright. It was just like the odd shot where I'd hit the grass and or the trees and it would just screw me. So we'll see. Should be an interesting matchup anyway. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time for some Let's Play Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004, the World Tour.